update and happy June. Regarding stimulus check 2 and the next stimulus package, the Senate has returned from recess and they are now back in session. Democrats are calling out the Republicans and they want to negotiate immediately. However, the Republicans, they still want more time to assess the situation. Let me know in the comments what you think, because I can understand both sides of the argument. The Democrats want to act right now because they are saying that the people need help and assistance right now. However, the Republicans are saying that they want time to assess the situation so that they can make the next stimulus package as effective as possible. So they don't want to rush it. Please let me know in the comments what you think, because again, there's pros and cons to both approaches. Putting on the pressure. Democrat Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer is criticizing the Senate Republicans for being so slow to act. New York Congressman Hakeem Jeffries stated that the economy is in deep recession, millions are food insecure, everyday Americans are at risk of losing their homes. It's time for the Senate to act now. This sense of urgency from the Democrats is being largely ignored by the Republicans in the Senate. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell said it will be around a month before the next decision is made on a bill. We're taking a careful look at a fourth and final bill. McConnell said it's actually the fifth COVID-19 related bill, but I guess nobody's keeping score anyways. The stimulus check 2. It seems to be falling out of favor. Some Democrats in the Senate are now saying that the second stimulus check should only be given to people who lost their jobs as a direct result of COVID-19. Other Democrats are saying that a second stimulus check is not the top priority. They would rather prioritize unemployment benefits or provide assistance to small business rather than a second stimulus check. Again, the Senate has returned from recess, so we'll see how things develop this week and next. And I just want to touch upon the civil unrest that we are currently experiencing. Please let me know if it's just me or if I'm the only one thinking that COVID-19 is going to make one hell of a comeback. I don't know if you saw the photos or if you saw TV or the photos on your internet, the news, or wherever source, but there were thousands of people in multiple cities that were clearly not social distancing. I just want to say that the average incubation period of COVID-19 is 4 days. The mean, the average is 4 days. The incubation could be as long as 14 days. Therefore, I would imagine that we're going to see a spike in cases in about a week, and healthcare professionals are going to be bombarded and overloaded. I hope that the medical community is aware of this and they're expecting this. I mean, that's just my opinion, but I think that kind of makes common sense to me. And you know what? I mean, honestly, and additionally, just coming to the office this morning, to my office in downtown Chicago, I saw smashed windows on every street, on every block, and stores are now boarded up. I mean, it legitimately looks like a war zone. Chicago, if you didn't know, was supposed to reopen this week. I would call this a rough start. I've spoken to some store owners and they personally told me that they will fortunately be covered by insurance. However, they told me that they won't be operational again for 1 month and it could be up to 2 months. You know, it's nice that they have insurance. However, that does nothing for the employees, as they're going to be laid off. And that's just going to add to our unemployment figures and hurt our reopening even more and our economy furthermore. I'm also saying this because I don't think that when it comes to the stock market, I don't think the stock market is pricing in this reality. I don't think Wall Street yet understands what has occurred on Main Street and the ramifications. Additionally, we'll see how this civil unrest will affect the next stimulus package as well. And I just want to let you know that we're going to be in for a bumpy 2020 because not only are we dealing with COVID-19 and the resurgences, we're also going to be seeing shockwaves and waves of bankruptcies, waves of defaulting, and the lingering unemployment problem. I apologize for being the bearer of bad news. I'm just trying to be practical and prepared. So, when you hear the politicians saying that this will certainly be the last stimulus package, perhaps it could be. However, I wouldn't say with 100% certainty that this will legitimately be the last stimulus package related to COVID-19. But again, we'll see how things develop. So, I'm just saying this because now more than ever, we need to be prepared for anything. As you could probably understand, who would have expected all these things to happen in 2020? So it's good to be prepared for the unexpected. And I know it's frustrating for a lot of you to hear about a potential second stimulus check when you still haven't received your first stimulus check. For those of you waiting or experiencing problems with the first stimulus check, please know that the United States Post Office offers stimulus check notifications free of charge. The IRS is now accepting phone calls related to your stimulus check questions. And please check the status of your stimulus check on the IRS website as well. If you do have questions about a particular issue, you can save time instead of calling the IRS by checking out the frequently asked questions regarding your stimulus check on the IRS website. I hope this information has been helpful to you. Thanks so much for tuning in. I hope to bring you some good news perhaps tomorrow or hopefully later this week. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe.